Yep, we have returned to the commentary of Heroes vs. Villains by CK Primeval 7, starting at round 8. So let's begin. So we see these animal heroes. There's Francis Bluebeard, Thomas O'Malley, Tom and Jerry, Robert Snyder, commercials, until they run into those cats. Wanaconza, the hench cats. Yeah, they were on their way to meet with the other animals when they run into the Herman brothers. And then there's, hold on, Khan.
How can you associate with these miserable Bluebeard, you ugly old furball.
Yeah, I have no idea what kind of cat he's supposed to be. I mean, Khan, I mean. I don't think you can find any cats that are like him.
I can see you're scratching for a fight. Okay, you got one.
Hold on, there's going to be one weird. Hold on. There was going to be a fight until the. Okay, this is just too silly. This is supposed to be like his battle cry. Hold on.
Hey man, I'm pissing myself with fright. And as for you, cutie pie, you can bet your sweet whiskers that you and me, just the two of us, got a date. And
I guess he's just being a big bully he is. All I remember from CK is that I think it was from German. I can't remember. I think it was from German. All I know is that this is one of those movies from Europe that is not for kids. I think in the original voice they said it was more insulting, while in the English dub it was just more cheesy. I don't know. I think it's fine because it is a bully, and bullies do like to tease. The other part is I can't even find an idea for Khan. I hope Fattest Caddis would. You know, for non-Disney heroes versus villains, that is. And then we see the Horned King after losing Henwin. Rothbart tells them about a genie that can help them find the Black Cauldron. Uh-oh. I like the Creeper's reaction. So the Horned King is intrigued, so he sends Clavius to go catch him. And then we see Hades recruiting Obadon for Maleficent's faction. Plus I finally did get to see Flight of Dragons. It was good, but the climax I thought just ruined Almadon for me. I'll explain later. Oh, also, Almadon was actually voiced by. What was his name again? Hold on. It's on the tip of my tongue. James Earl Jones. I cannot believe I'm such a bad nerd. James Earl Jones played Almadon. Yeah. And then we see Prince John is, well, Dr. Facilier is along with Yzma, the Queen of Hearts, recruiting both Prince John and Prince Froglip. Oh yeah, and there's Gnorga and Lord. They're also recruiting. So yeah, they're recruiting them for the Horned King's faction. Yeah, I think recruiting Froglip would have been a mistake. And then back on the RLS Legacy crew, Jim was just mopping until Preed is, and then Scroop shows up. Just picking on him, and Jim just talks back at them. Uh, okay, that ought to hurt. Actually, you would have think that sword would have chopped his claw off, but guess it's more of a stabbing or something. Hold on. Until Mr. Arrow shows up. Yeah, if you've seen Treasure Planet, you get where this goes. I mean, mostly, oh. Yeah, I do like the editing with Silver just using his eye. Like, don't say it. You know, just make it clear, okay? Just say it's clear. And there's Corso. It's like, hey, do what he says so we don't get in trouble. I think when he says transparent thing or whatever, mostly means, yes, I got it. And now we go to the first fight. The forces of Merlin and Avatar, and Gandalf. Sorry, it's the forces of Merlin and Gandalf versus the forces of Maleficent and Mok. Actually, I read the description. I think that's a mistake. It's not Arthur who was checking on Peace, you know, making touches on him. It's Avatar. So I think CK kind of made a mistake. So Avatar is just working on touches on Necron 99, now known as Peace. Until, yeah, Maleficent and Mok, along with their alliance, have arrived. Oh, crap! Hades, Rasputin, Zigzag, Almadon, Abysmal, the Moon of Disney villains. Yeah, they're just arrived to fight against Merlin and Gandalf along with their alliance so they don't cause them trouble. Now Necron 99, now known as Peace, is now shooting all the goblins. You know, Maleficent's goons. Well, Gandalf did put up a good fight, and oh, poor Gandalf. Got taken down by Maleficent. Merlin almost got to beat Mok down, but he threw a blast him off again. Something tells me he might land it in China. Oh, now Hades gonna take on Avatar. I can understand the use of the Aladdin TV series editing for Hades, or the footaging that is. But I can understand why, even though I just hate the show. Oh no, there's Weehagen fighting against Abysmal. And Hades knocks him down with fireballs. And okay, the one thing I think is cool, Rasputin fighting against the fairy godmother. Nah, come on, how could you not say that's actually a cool idea? And well, that was a short fight. Rasputin turned the fairy godmother into stone. Arthur is looking at like, oh crap! And I put the birdie on fire. Well, it looks like Zigzag managed to make the Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather disappear somewhere. And the Salter Brothers showed up. Okay, one thing History Buff kind of made a joke is that, oh no, Zigzag turned the three fairies into the Shelter Brothers. I think they've been their own characters, so I can understand the joke. Huh. One powerful kick. Well, it looks like Almadon has captured him on, you know, got him, his hand is tied. And now the Shelter Brothers managed to capture Robin Hood. Well, now Almadon is tied up Peter Pan. Looks like Maleficent and Mok's alliance have won. Yeah, but now their hope is lost. Oh boy. And next fight, Peter. I think Peter is one of them. Gorbash versus Jafar as Sir Peter and Princess Melisandre, spending time with one another until they got ambushed by the band of thieves that are actually Jafar in his outfit. So I have got to watch The Flight of Dragons. I think it's a pretty interesting film. One thing that ruined it, just that there's things I want to point out. Look at the size of that dragon. And look at his feet. If you guys can get a good look, sorry, but... Okay, there he is. Look at him. His belly's the size of a blimp. A blimp. And look at his arms and legs. They're chicken legs. Chicken claws. What? That's just the silliest design for a dragon I would ever seen. Couldn't they just come up with it better than that? Looks like Gorbash managed to capture Peter, and now, thanks to Jafar's magic blasting him, and... Hold on. Looks like Jafar is back to being one person. And here's the big shocker for this one.
Peter and Gorbash are one. Peter is in Gorbash.
Yeah, Peter and Gorbash merge, and now Peter's inside of Gorbash. That is the worst way he talks. Like, Peter and Gorbash are one. Peter inside Gorbash. Sorry, but I, for some reason, talking like a robot. That was a very odd movie, it was. Interesting, but odd. Okay, next fight. Milo versus the Snow Queen. Milo, along with the gang, are riding on an airplane. Yeah, flying through the snowstorm. The Snow Queen notices them. The airplane decides to freeze it. I can sort of understand this one, because even though the sequel was terrible, Milo's Return, since it was supposed to be a TV show, but was aborted as a sequel. I just don't like the animation style on the sequel of Atlantis. Looks like they arrived at the Snow Queen's castle. Knock him down with... Yeah, the animation style of The Lost Empire is... The animation they have in this one, the first one, is much better than how the sequel gave them. Uh-oh, the Snow Queen is turning her to stone. Freezing her. Well, I guess she's all crystallized. Now get out of my house! Snow Queen wins. And... okay, so the next fight is... Freddy versus Ka. So we see Ariel and the crew on Sinbad's ship. At least I think of. You encounter Marina, who along with the pirates are searching for Sinbad. But as they were talking, Ka is noticing all of this. Looks like he's gonna have Ariel for lunch. Yum. Yeah, even though I don't care for... Oh, managed to knock him. Yeah, hit him. Well, at least Ariel's back to her conscience. Even though I don't care for Disney's Ka, I still like the Rudyard Kipling's Ka much better, because he's like the wisest of the animals. Looks like they won. Okay, I'm going to stop right here, so see you in the next part.